Kamigawa, the manga, the cards. New secret layer alert! Artist series Kaito Shizuki? New secret layer alert! An advertisement for the new Street Fighter game. New secret layer alert! New secret layer alert! Showcase Neon Dynasty, Neon Ink, Foil Edition, and that's the real name? Someone was paid to make up that name? New secret layer alert! Shades not included. New secret layer alert! Another secret layer artist super series introducing, only with less dubious cards? No secret layer alert! No secret... Pictures of the floating world. No secret layer alert! Astrology lands, but it's just one land, and just one sign, and it doesn't deliver for a year. Maple Story Little Walkers? Chibis? New secret layer alert! 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 I can't believe it! Wizards of the Coast went all the way until mid-February without releasing a single secret layer, and then they released the equivalent of having done one per week! I'm going to go over the financial viability of all of these secret layers, where and how the cards are played, and whether it may or may not be of some value to you. But first, there's one more box that's making a call. Hello? It's the ad. Do you have trouble finding time to cook in between games of Magic? Is your brain too full of potential commander deck lists to devote time to meal planning? Is it a struggle for you to get to the supermarket when you get off work from the third job that you had to take up to pay for the next secret layer? Well, then HelloFresh might be for you. Get your mouth-watering seasonal recipes and fresh, pre-measured ingredients delivered right to your door with HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. HelloFresh makes cooking at home fun, easy, and affordable. I mean, no matter what's going on in the world, everyone's gotta eat. That's why HelloFresh is here to make eating better, easier. No more grocery stores, no stressful meal planning, just everything you need to prepare wholesome, delicious meals, all delivered right to your door. And just like choosing the perfect commander, there is a plan to fit your specific needs. See what I did there? Tying it all together. Looking for something fast? HelloFresh offers a wide variety of quick and easy recipes, including 20-minute meals, easy cleanup, and a low prep option. You can even increase your HelloFresh box servings so you can easily use leftovers for lunches. That's dinner and lunch taken care of. HelloFresh makes eating well easier, with many family-friendly, fit and wholesome, pescatarian, and veggie options every week. Plus, every recipe includes fresh produce sourced directly from farmers. You can even use HelloFresh to help break out of your recipe rut, with a huge variety of recipes to inspire you to build your own meals. It's just like building a Magic the Gathering deck or something. So use my link or go to HelloFresh.com and use code POGTCC16 for up to 16 free meals plus 3 surprise gifts across 6 HelloFresh boxes plus free shipping. Holy moly, that's great. Gifts include free appetizers, free desserts, and free premium recipes. So thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring this video. Let us just get this out of the way first. Many Magic the Gathering players asked the question, why was there such turmoil over Secret Lair The Walking Dead, but really none over Secret Lair Street Fighter? Well, I've already answered this question in my Stranger Things video, which you can watch if you'd like details, but the brief of it is that the lack of fervor is because these cards, though mechanically exclusive for now, will only be mechanically exclusive for about 6 months, at which point Magic the Gathering versions of these will show up in set booster packs at, allegedly, a high ratio. And that is why no one is upset, because the issue wasn't Walking Dead skins. The issue was mechanically exclusive game pieces via Secret Lair. Quite frankly, given how long you have to wait to actually get your Secret Lair products, I'll likely be opening the MTG versions of these cards in packs before your Street Fighter cards arrive. As for the cards themselves, These are all very much combat-oriented creatures, as one would expect for Street Fighter characters. Even so, they all play differently. Dhalsim has a Reach Matters commander, the first I believe, which is both silly and cool. Ken is a very interesting Boros Spellslinger commander. Chun-Li is another Spellslinger design that is very interesting. Overall, none come across as overly powerful at first glance, but I do like that they open up some new and interesting paths of play. As with Stranger Things, since these are essentially going to be skins, buy it if you'd like Street Fighter skins, or wait to get the Magic the Gathering versions in packs. A grade is really not needed here. They're just skins. In reverse, I guess, but it's close enough. I'll take it. I'm fine with it. Moving on, we have Showcase Neon Dynasty Neon Ink Foil Edition. Yes, that's the real name. Neon Ink sports a fluorescent ink that is claimed to quote-unquote pop right off the card. So I guess that convoluted title is trying to beat that message home. Sure would have been cool if there was like HD video of what these would look like, or even of the cards, but we're just gonna have to use our imaginations. So Hall of the Bandit Lord has only one previous foil printing and thus a very high price tag. And all of these are great cards that see play in multiple formats, and both Hall of the Bandit Lord and Bosaiju Who Shelters All are top-notch choices for cards to see reprinted. Making spells uncounterable and giving creatures haste will always be useful abilities. I do wish we had a better idea what exactly the Neon Ink foil means. It's so funny that Wizards is so bad at conveying such a basic thing. Show us what the card is going to look like. Show us a picture in high def. Show us a video of the Neon Ink. Alas, I'm sure a member of WotC staff will post potato cam footage at some point down the road. Grading these financially speaking, it's an impressive B+. Very nice little collection of reprints here. Next, we have the Chibi-style Lil Planeswalkers. I don't just write Little Planeswalkers. Lil Planeswalkers. Art, as always, is subjective. The question you need to ask yourself here is, do you like Chibis? I wasn't personally a fan of them in the Diamond and Pearl Pokemon remake recently, but here the art is actually pretty good. As far as the cards themselves, Tamio, Ajani, and Ashiok are very good planeswalkers with some serious utility. The card draw on Ajani and Tamio make them great in Commander, and Ashiok is both tutor and graveyard hate. And Grath and Sorin are okay inclusions, but not particularly exciting. They do at least have a place in some decks. Unfortunately, the financial value for the non-foil is only about $38.71, whereas the foil is quite high, mostly due to Tamio. Overall, I'm going to say this is a C+. I have a feeling most people are only buying it for the art, though. And speaking of art, we have an artist series with special guest Yoko Shimizu. Really beautiful style. Again, it's subjective, maybe you prefer the chibis, but this is also a neat collection of cards. Again, I wish there were 5 here instead of 4. I don't know why some have 4 instead of 5. I'll talk about that. Just never mind that. What you can mind is that this is the first foil Elvish Spirit Guide ever, and its first physical printing since Alliances. I literally played with this card in high school, and people who play Legacy are playing with it today. Hokori, as we know, is a powerful creature. It's downright miserable to play against in Commander. The foil version of that currently goes for about $40, whereas Kira Great Glass Spinner still shows up in my Merfolk decks despite her attempted replacement of that Sea God in Modern Horizons 2. Eidolon, it's played in Pioneer, played in Modern. Probably someone puts it in Commander. Though I love the style, the value overall of these cards is not too high. I think it's a nice selection. It could have used a 5th, and it's another C+. Again, I think it's gonna come down to the art. And speaking of art, that's a home run in our next secret layer as well. Pictures of the Floating World. This is, quite frankly, some of the most stunning, most beautiful, most talented art I have seen, not just in a secret layer, but on a Magic card. And it is completely, utterly wasted on the Hideaway Lands. It's $7 worth of cards. $7. And the reason it's $7 is because there's not much use for any of these. Why not do any other cycle of lands in this exact style? Why not the cycle of legendary lands from Champions of Kamigawa that includes Shizu Death's Storehouse and Minamo School at Water's Edge? That would have been neat. And also, instead of lands from Lorwyn, they'd have been doing lands from, wait for it, Kamigawa. It would fit with the theme so much better than Lorwyn Hideaway lands, which they're just not played anywhere. Now, the contrast here is that the foil version of this, it would cost you $179 to get them all, but that's because, other than Windbrisk Heights, these cards have only had one previous foil printing. But hey, look at Windbrisk Heights foil. It's only $2, so all of those values for like Mosswort Bridge, That's super inflated. $75 for the foil, but it's 31 cents for the non-foil. And I doubt the foil version of this is going to be 75 bucks. Nah. The way I look at it, it's $7 worth of cards. The art is the most stunning, most beautiful I've ever seen, and it is wasted on this absolute dud of a secret lair. And speaking of wasted, we have Kamigawa the manga, the cards. And no, I do not believe that this is a wasted secret lair. Well, maybe. But wasted is the opportunity of that wonderful manga-style show that we didn't really get. For those not in the know, an awesome promotional video in this style was made for Kamigawa, and it is, without a doubt, a huge missed opportunity not to do an actual show of this story in this style. I love the art. I loved that little preview. This selection of cards? They're excellent, but they're not too hard to acquire otherwise. Swords to Plowshares seems to get a reprint every few months these days. Idyllic Tutor and Solve the Equation are solid tutors in their colors, but they too have seen recent reprintings as well. Veil of Summer is an uncommon so powerful it needed to be banned in multiple formats. Don't know why it was included here. The real big card is, of course, Praetor's Grasp, a card from New Phyrexia that allows us to tutor for a card in an opponent's library. The Praetor's Grasp foil and Veil of Summer are what are really driving the foil price of this up to $142, but the fact that the non-foil versions are worth exactly what the Secret Lair costs, I'm afraid that I'm going to stick, again, to a C+ here. We have seen Secret Lairs that have got way more value than the asking price, and that is supposed to be the point. I'm seeing a really good job being done curating the artwork, but not as good a job being done curating the cards. And nowhere is that more evident when we compare to our next secret lair, introducing Kaito Shizuki. Hey look, Bribery, a $30 card in non-foil, and that's included here. Hey look, Unmask, a $20 card in non-foil, and that's included here. And while Brain Freeze, Snap, and Shadow of Doubt are all in the $5 range, that's much better than 70 cents. All of these cards are playable in casual and competitive formats alike, and the fact that to buy the non-foil versions of these would cost you $62.32, twice the price they're asking, and the foil versions in $276 territory, hey look, we had a great curation of cards for a change. This is what a solid A secret lair looks like. And next, we have not one, but two basic land secret lairs. And I'm going to say it right now. I'm officially retiring the old video analysis in which I said charging these prices for basic lands is okay. I've heard a lot of feedback on this, and I in no way think that my analysis and understanding of these cards, of these deals, of these products is written in stone and non-malleable. And as secret lairs have become such a mainstay, and as we've seen so many variations, I have a lot to say about both Shades Not Included and the Astrology Lands. So much so that I need an entire video in order to do so. And while that video will be far more harsh than my evaluation of the Godzilla and Bob Ross lands, I do want to end on a positive note. What Wizards of the Coast has done with Shades Not Included is worthy of high praise. That's because they had the opportunity to, as they have been accused of in the past with the full text lands, take a proxy artist's work and just call it their own. But here they have worked with that artist to essentially bring these official versions of unofficial proxies to the community. That artist was paid for their work, and this is exactly the sort of relationship we should be seeing between Wizards of the Coast and the proxy community. I hope to see a lot more of it. And if you're not already following Ben Makes Stuff, then you should do so immediately. Just one of the myriad of talented proxy artists this community has. While my thoughts on whether or not basic lands are worth $29.99 are long and complex, my thoughts on Wizards' choice to officially work with a proxy artist, to both recognize and pay that artist for their work, can be summed up in one word. Or more specifically, can be summed up in one letter. A. Excellent, Wizards of the Coast. This is how it's done. But now I want to hear from you. Which of these secret lairs are you getting and why? Is it about the value of the reprints, the artistic styles, or just cards that you needed for your decks? Let me know in the comments below. Or are you just not buying any of them and supporting your local game store? That's an option too, but hey, you do you. And oh, what's that? Hello. Fresh, thank you for sponsoring this video. Ow. Use my link or go to HelloFresh.com and use code POGTCC16 for up to 16 free meals plus 3 surprise gifts across 6 HelloFresh boxes plus free shipping. Gifts include free appetizers, free desserts, and free premium recipes. Say hello to HelloFresh.